And the play takes place in Canada in the modern day, but it also jumps, and you play his grandfather, the lead guy, you play his grandfather in the Second World War who was Glaswegian. So you're playing both parts, and he's a real confused kid, he's gay, he doesn't want to tell his parents, his mom, his dad's not on the scene, and it turns out, as the story progresses, that his grandfather had a gay relationship during the Second World War, and so I was being a straight guy coming out of drama, no, I didn't go to drama school, but out of like college. I was like, you know, if I can do this play, it'll vindicate my, you know, reasoning for wanting to be an actor. Anyway, so so I had to kiss this guy Peter Daly a few times on stage for 3.5 weeks, and I also had to be naked on stage, which was just absolutely terrifying. You know, you get out, I was like, the scene was like, I would get out of bed and put on, I was just wearing, the play was called Kilt, and I was wearing a kilt for the whole thing, it was part of the shtick or whatever. And you get out of bed and you put on your kilt. But Peter, who was playing opposite me, he had just done a theatrical version of Train Spotting, where on stage he had to, are there kids here? This is really quite graphic. He had to pretend to shoot heroin into his penis. It was one of the scenes in the play. So he was quite au fait with being naked on stage. So I would get out of bed and I would turn around to pick up my kilt, and then the audience would all go, oh, Jesus. But he would get out of bed and he would go, scratch. And I always found it really, yeah, it was a real baptism of fire, and I really kind of, you know, maybe, you know, stronger as an actor, braver as an actor as a result.
These answers.
Oh shit! Yeah,
He's burying the lead here, guys.
So at the end of the play, the last night of the play, my parents came with my little sister, who was 14 at the time, and so when you're looking out, and you can like now, you can kind of, the lights weren't like this, but like, you know, you could see into the audience, and I could immediately picked out. There's a part where I'm giving this like soliloquy to the Saharan desert, and Peter's resting his head on my shoulder, and giving the speech. And next thing I see my mom, and she's all teary-eyed and proud. I can see my sister like this, just looking through her fingers. I can see my ashen-faced dad, you know, oh, just shocked. And I went down to the bar afterwards, and my mom was like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. And my dad's like, oh, well, hold on, son. I realised how much fucking kissing in it, but well, hold on. And my sister's like, oh, my brother's gay! And it was real, it was a beautiful, you know, cross-section of my family's reactions.
I had a similar embarrassment when I asked my grandmother and her friends to come to my Chippendale show when I was 15.